do for me to become successful? What are the steps I should take? What are the stages I should follow for me to effectively be able to start my Q&A business and achieve the success, the financial freedom that I actually desire? In this video, you're going to be explained how you will and what you should do to become successful in this business. Watch out for the 8 basic building blocks of success in this business. Now, these are the 8 basic building blocks of success in your Q&A business. You can find the full version, the original version by Chief Papman when you just enter in building blocks of success on YouTube or anywhere. Now, the first thing for you to, the first block you need to have to become successful in this business is for you to have a dream. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Whatever thing you are doing, even out of this Q&A business, should you fail to have a plan towards what you're doing, you are definitely planning towards your failure. Therefore, to be successful in this business, the same concept applies. You must have a dream. Not just a dream, you must have a compelling dream. Your dream should be one that would wake you up from your sleep. Here, you're not looking at a dream as something that when you sleep, you realize you'll be seeing while you are sleeping. No, this time, your dream is something that wakes you up from bed. So you should understand that I want to attain financial freedom so I can go and change the story of my home. I want to break the poverty in the family. That is your dream. That should be your dream for you to start this business. Perhaps you are entrepreneur-minded. You are looking for you to own a group of companies financed by your own self. This business will give you the springboard for you to attain that. Let this be your dream. Let a dream be so compelling that you will do whatever thing you think you should do to be able to achieve the success in this business. You should understand that if your dream is not compelling enough, you would idle around, not have the right attitude towards it, and you will definitely not be able to achieve or rock a better success story in this business. Now, as part of the first point in this business, as you have the dream, you should only bear in mind that your dream must have timelines. Your dreams must be time bound. You can't just say, I want to change the story of my family, and you just leave it ajar. You should attach a period, say 1 year. In a year time, I want to change the story of my family. In 2 years time, I want to do this. In 3 years time, I want to max out. I want to achieve this. Have a timeline towards your dreams. Now, after you have set timelines towards your dream, you work hard with strategic goals, detailed plan that would help you achieve that. Having that as well, you are advised that you should have a list of your dreams. So it is good for you to have a journal or a diary, then you list all your dreams in it. So state all the things that after you become successful in this business, assume you achieve the 1 year plan that is over $300,000 US. What are the things you'll be doing with this income that you have received in your first year? List those things down, write them down, and always ensure to read this, and it will help you achieve your goal. That is the first building block you need to have to succeed in this business. The second thing you need to have is commitment. Understand that the mere fact that you've written down your dreams, that you want to have over $300,000 US in your first year in doing Q&A, it will not just come while you have not worked towards it. So you must have full commitment. Commitment does not mean, or commitment does not include excuses. Always giving excuses, alibis. I'm going somewhere, this person has said this person has said that, and therefore my cup is full, I'm not able to focus on the business whatsoever. If you really want to be successful in this business, the second block for you to have is be committed to the business. Be committed. If it is, assume it was a physical shop that you're having, how well will you attend to that shop? How committed will you be to it? If you are doing this business on part-time and you know that I'm working on this business only 30 minutes a day, then you must stay committed to 30 minutes. Don't give any excuse that today I was so busy and I could not do this, I could not do that. Excuses are the stepping stones of failure in this business. It is only commitment that will help you to be successful in this business. And likewise, wherever you find yourself in this world. So have full dedication, have full commitment, be up to task, and work towards your dreams. Be committed towards your dreams, and by so doing, you will be able to become successful in this business. In the first training on paradigm shift and how to build a successful organization, we saw on point 4 that to build a very successful organization, you must learn to use your circle of influence. Now, when you went through the presentation of this business, you understood that the company sells both products and services and equally awards a business opportunity to people. Now, who are the people you'll be selling the products and the services to? Write down a list of all those people you think you can recommend the product to the business, the service of the company to. And that is your list. Additionally, you can equally recommend this same business to some friends and family members. Therefore, get down, pen down all the names, or write down a comprehensive list of all these people. And as you write down the list of all these people, you keep adding at least 2 a day, and that will help you to be able to build a very lasting organization. Because not all customers will become customers forever. Some will become customers today and will leave tomorrow. So if they are the only customer list you have, then you are likely to not achieve the best of the results. But when you keep updating your contact list, updating your customer list all the time, updating your prospect list all the time, then it is possible for you to build a very lasting organization. Now, in building or writing down your list, there are 3 things you need to put in consideration. Not all the people you'll be writing down their names can be treated the same way. There are some people that are in your hot zone. You should approach the hot zone in a very quite different manner from those that are in your warm zone. So your hot zone are, let me say, your very best of friends, your close relatives, those you are in constant communication with. When it comes to your warm market seems to be the people you move around with, you are free with. So you talk to those people, they are your friends, but they are not so much of the best of friends. Those people are the people who form your warm market or your warm list, and many a time, these people are those that when you handle them very well, you'll be able to achieve a greater success in the business. Because some people who are in your hot zone may disregard your business opinion and may not even take you serious at the start, but your warm markets are likely to. Now the very final part is the cold list. Now the cold list or the cold prospects are the people you are not in contact with at all. You don't really contact them. You met them on just one occasion and they happen to become friends with you. You are not in any constant communication. So these people, you should only learn how you talk to those people for them to become your customers or for them to become reps that will join you in this business. As the days go by, you'll be seeing videos on how you'll be able to talk to all these people and how to treat your list effectively. Point number 4 in building a successful business, or the point number 4, that is prospecting and inviting. From point 3, we have understood that there are not a list of people that you should write down, should pen down, that you'll be talking to, you'll be advertising your products and your services to, people that you recommend the business opportunity to. Now, these people, you should know how to prospect them. So, prospecting is how you'll be able to identify that this person is a potential customer. There will be lots of training that you're going to be receiving on how to handle matters regards to prospecting. There are sequence of words you should say that would help the people be ready to listen and equally get invited, excited to be invited to see your product or to see your opportunity. So prospecting is a very important skill that you need to have as a networker. When you have the right prospecting skills, the business will become very easy for you to succeed in it. Now, after you have prospected someone and you have identified the potential customer, what next you need to do is to be able to invite the person. Now, in inviting, you may invite the person to come and experience the product or the service that you have. You may invite the person to attend a business opportunity meeting. You may invite the person to attend an inquiry session for the person to be briefed about your opportunity or your business. You can equally invite the person to a third-party tool. You can invite the person to watch a YouTube video or a link that would better explain the concept of the business to, or can invite the person to meet an upline, someone who can help him or her get started with this business. And it's all about how you treat your contacts. When you treat them well, you'll be able to prospect them effectively, and your inviting will be on 100% score. Now, let's assume you have been able to invite a number of your friends, your family, to either see your product or see your opportunity. Then that means that the people, after they have attended or they have honored your invite, they need to be presented to. That is the fifth point, that is presentation. Now, in presentation, you should understand that a current business, you are offering both product and services and a business opportunity. So there could be a product presentation or an opportunity presentation. Whatever thing you invite the person to, ensure that is what is being presented to the person. Perhaps you saw someone who is very old in age and is battling with health, and you want to recommend a health care product for the person. The presentation is centered on that health product you want to let the person excited about. If it's equally about the business opportunity, then you can equally consult your upline or someone who will take charge of the presentation on your behalf. Now, at this stage, it is very important for you to take the presentation off you if it is actually your invite, so that the third person that comes in can build a third-party trust or respect, and you'll be able to now progress very faster in your business. Building block number 6 is follow-up. Now, you've been able to invite your friends, your family, to get excited about your product or your service or your opportunity. The human mind is likely not to accept or start the business or buy the product immediately. When they buy immediately, you are fortunate. But if they fail to buy immediately, then it means that you must follow up on the person you presented your product to. You must follow up on the person you presented your opportunity to until they finally become a rep of the business or they become a customer to your product. Now, in following up as well, it is a skill you need to possess, and therefore you'll be seeing videos on this same channel how to follow up effectively with your prospects for them to become your customers or for them to become reps in this business. One thing you should note also is that when you are following up, you are likely to face what we call objections. People are likely to say your product is too expensive, the opportunity is nice, but I don't have the money to start, I don't have the time. All these are objections that you are going to face. Now, when you face these objections, there's a very simple technique on how to handle these objections. You can simply use, I know exactly how you feel. So, the way that your prospect says that I don't think I have time to do this business, then you simply say, I know exactly how you feel. Then you continue. So, the moment you say, I know exactly how you feel, you make your prospect begin to think that, no, you really understand his situation. So, you must first not decide to stand against what the prospect says. Whatever the person says, try to agree on level with that person. So, I know exactly how you feel. I think the person objected that I don't have time for the business. You can simply say, I know exactly how you feel. There are many successful people who began this business and they didn't have time, but they were able to do this business on part-time, and their team supported them. That after a year or two, these people have now become financial giants and they have quitted their businesses and they are doing this business full-time. So you can equally start your business on part-time or anyhow and still make success in this business. A second approach to handle objections that are likely to come when you are following up is to use feel, felt, found. So I felt the same way you were feeling when the business was introduced to me. I thought I would never have time because of how my job schedule was like. But you know why? But you know what? I found out. So you agree with the person first, then you tell the person, but I found out. So I found out I can work this business only 1 hour a day, only 30 minutes a day. I can work this business this way, that way, depending on what you want to say to the person. Then once you say what you found out, the person is likely to now reason in their mind, oh, okay, so if you're able to do this alongside, then I can equally work it. And it's not only about time. It could be a money objection, a scam objection, a misconception, whatever thing the person just says. Try to first agree with the person, then give out a solution that would counter the person's objection that he or she has raised. Now, the good thing in the network marketing industry or business is that unlike the traditional business where your boss at the top would not want you to become at par with him, and therefore even when you are almost climbing up, they will try to pull you down. In this business, the people who are your leaders are willing to ensure that you even grow to overpass them, to overtake them. Therefore, you need to rely on the experiences. So point number 7 says consult your upline. Your upline is someone who was introduced in the business before you. It could be your leader or your leader's leader or a great person in your team. Try to receive counseling from that person. Try to consult to get advices. Learn from the experiences. Now, when you follow the experience of the experienced people, it is likely that you achieve success in this business with ease. Rather than trying to reinvent the wheel, following what the successful people did will ensure you become successful with ease. Now, the final thing, or the final building block, is duplication. A hard truth you need to understand is that this business is not about your intelligence. It is not about your brilliance. So if you think that you know it all, and you can do presentation, you can prospect effectively, you have all the skills, and therefore be successful in this business, you are wrong. You are bound to fail. Why am I saying this? It is likely for the dull person, the one who knows nothing, to succeed in this business effectively if they use point number 8, that when you think you are brilliant and you know it all. Duplication simply means that whatever thing that you know, try to inculcate that same knowledge. Try to build your leaders. Try to build your other team members. If you know something far better than anyone in the organization, try to have a duplicate of yourself. Copy that image, copy that knowledge, copy that experience to your team members. And as your team members attain the full knowledge that you have, they get the whole experience that you possess. Now you realize that the burden on you now become reduced. And as you being the 100% effective, should this become 100% effective, automatically your organization can be handled by these two people even in your absence. But when you fail to duplicate and you are 100% over here and 10% there, 10% there, in your absence, your organization is likely to collapse or fail. So if you are equally thinking that I don't know anything, I don't know how to use the internet, e-commerce business, I can't do it whatsoever, you are equally settled over here, because there are people who are uplines, who are leaders in this business, who are going to be part of your team, who would guide you, who would plant in you the seed for you to become a very strong pillar in the organization. Because with you being effective, the organization, that the team that they are building is actually meant to last. So these are simply the 8 basic building blocks for you to practice every day, constantly, over and over. Now, when you follow these 8 simple steps, you are going to be successful in this business. Bear in mind, we said the point number 1, you must have a dream. Not just any dream, a compelling dream. Something that will be like an oxygen to you, not just any other thing. Point number 2, we said you must be committed to the business. Be committed to the dreams that you have written. Now, as you do that, it will help you for you to become successful in this business. The third block we looked at was the less. That you are an e-commerce business that sells both products and services and awards a business opportunity to people. So write down a list of the people you want them to become your customers or people you want them to join in your business. And once you have the list, you are likely to follow it systematically. And by so doing, you become successful in this business. Point number 4 was prospecting and inviting. Now, after writing down the list of the people you want to introduce your business or your product to, you must learn how to prospect them. You must learn how to convert that person from just someone you know to become your customer. And in prospecting, we learned that there are several sequences of words that when used will make you effective. Now, after prospecting that person, you need to then invite the person to see your product or to see your business opportunity that you have for them. Now, after doing that and after inviting those people, then you need to present your product to them. You need to present your opportunity to them. Now, when presenting your product or your opportunity, remember not to only go by the facts. Use stories, because facts tell, but stories will sell you very well. Now, after you have sold your prospect on your product or on your opportunity, it is up to you to follow up on that person until you convert the person from a prospect to a rep or from a prospect to a customer. And following up, we learned how you'll be able to use or how you can best handle objections that you're likely to face over there. Now, from that, we already saw the point number 7, that is to consult your upline. There are leaders who are more experienced than you, who began this business before you did. There are other leaders who are not directly in your network, but they have written books that are very good. They are all possibly in a way uplines you can equally consult by reading more books on personal development and network marketing that would help build your confidence and your ability to succeed in this business. Then the final thing you need to do, or the final block that will make you successful, is for you to be able to have a copy of yourself in your team members. So if you have learned everything, you are built up, you are very experienced, when you do the same thing, copy the same thing to your team members, then even in your absence, your team can be strong and running. And in this case, we will be able to say that you have built your business to last. Thank you.